My T3 blower fan had been squeaky for the past 10 years. I had to pull the dash out to install a heater core as I had converted the air-cooled motor to a Subaru in 2010. It was time to have a good heater and fix the horrible noisy fan. This is how I did it. I had a rush of blood when I decided to pull the dash out of my 81 Microbus. Since putting the Subaru motor in, I haven't had a heater, and I've had the notorious squeaky fan. This is the original air-cooled blower unit. It had a very squeaky fan. It actually stopped working for a period also. You can see the dirt, dust and grime. When you turn your blower fan on, you actually breathe this in. It's disgusting. That's the resistor. It gets quite hot. Very simple setup. So I was replacing this whole unit with an 84 water-cooled unit, including the fan. The fan in the 84 unit was second-hand also, and it did squeak. So here's the nice shiny heater core. And you can see the green whippersnipper fuel pipe that I've got hooked up there. That is simply cable tied to the end shaft of the fan. That's to direct lubricant onto the bush. And this is how it's lubricated. Now you can hear there's no squeak, and that's on fan level number 2. Doesn't it sound nice? It's very powerful also. The whole idea of this is to have this pipe fed through near the ashtray so you can periodically lubricate that shaft. I use chain lube, but any sort of lube will do. Just don't overdo it. I also put some lubricant down the other end on the shaft, just to be sure. Just a little bit. Now if you do this conversion, you need to split both blower units. The older one comes apart with clips. If you do this conversion, don't throw away these old clips off the air-cooled blower unit. The newer model unit is plastic welded together, so you need to chisel it apart. You don't need to re-glue it back together, just use these clips. Brilliant. This is the hole I had to cut in the bulkhead for the heater hoses. I used a jigsaw, it was easy. This is the blower unit back in, and from the other side. Still looks a mess, but it's starting to come together. Look at those beautiful heater hoses. They will deliver hot coolant for warm air in the cabin. Can't wait for the cold mornings now. This is the pipe that'll feed through the ashtray hole. So you can see there's a hole in the top of the blower unit, and this is it through the ashtray hole. So when it's not needed, it just tucks away. And when you need to lubricate it, just put your can in and give it a couple of squirts. And finally, this is what it looks like all back together, with a fully functioning heater and a very quiet fan. Thanks for watching. Have fun.